times when you thank you.
Okay, so are you ready?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's bring out the array. Let's comment it and bring it out. So semicolon.
Okay.
So let's look through the array.
Okay, which of the loop do you want me to use?
Let's use for loop.
Okay. So and how do I write for loop?
Let's write the pseudocode first.
Okay. So what do you want me to do now?
So the pseudocode, we want to look through an array. So after we look through the array, then for each element in the loop,
okay, in the array, I guess.
Yeah, each element in the array rather. Yeah. So if then under it inside so if the modular modular is equals to or 3 times equals to 0,
equals to 0,
then console.log,
then console.log, and what do I have to console.log?
Let's say I, but we have not stated it yet. Let's just say console.log elements or I.
Console.log the element, right?
Yeah, so console.log the element. Then we might just use, okay, we might put else, we might just lock it like that, but let's just say else not.
So
not divisible by, let's say not divisible by
not
5.
Divisible and divisible by 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so is there anything I need to do?
So let's start.
Okay, we can start. Okay.
Okay, so for I, for let I, so for okay, so for I in, oh sorry, I'm trying to say
should we Google search on how to do for loop?
Yeah, we can do it, but we can go there, but it's not essential.
Okay, for loop in JavaScript, right? So which one should we pick? W3 school or
maybe W3 school is
okay. And all these customize for me. No. Okay. So then how does for loop works? Okay, so this is for loop JavaScript.
Then semicolon. I guess
you
can
go
just
back, right?
Copy it. Yeah.
So okay, you said we should copy it. Okay.
So we just change it to what we want.
Maybe you can just paste it here and just take a look at it, right?
So far, yeah. But let I equals to 0. I is less than the an array dot length.
An array dot length.
Then I plus plus.
I plus plus.
So we have completed the first.
So we can delete this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's copy the pseudocode here. So we don't need to put for each element in the array. I've already done it together.
Okay.
With the loop.
Take that out, right?
Yeah, let's remove that. Yeah. So that one is outside. So if so if I, which is the one we are getting, each element we are getting. So if it is Oh, okay. I was thinking divide by 3. So if
Mhm.
the modular,
And how do I write? Should I just have to write
Oh.
modular, or what do I have to do?
yeah, the percentage divided by 5 is equals to 0.
If percentage,
No.
okay, then percentage, right?
Yeah.
5 strictly equals like this, right?
Mhm. Then let's put
Then,
the condition.
okay,
What's the condition? Then copy the other one.
line
Just
17,
put
right?
it all. Yeah. So let's console log the element the I.
Okay.
Let's semicolon. Okay, so else.
Okay.
Then give it the action, can copy that one. Yeah, let's console log. Not divisible by 5.
By 5 like this, right?
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so let's walk through it again.
okay.
So this is the array. So for we said I equals to 1.
Well, I think I spot
Wait,
something. Yeah.
I think
I
that
don't
is
know
one.
what to say anyway. But I think this needs the very
Yeah.
keyword, right?
Let's yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to look at it. So let's array equals to this. So we can't use I here.
Okay. Where?
We can't use this if I, because I
Okay.
here is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we can't use that. So we use array of index.
An array of index, I guess.
Yeah.
An array like this.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
index of I.
Sorry, I didn't get. Can you use index of?
Index, no, an array.
Okay.
So index like bracket.
Like this, right?
Yeah. So if the index of the I is modulo of 5 equals to 0, yeah, then we have to console the array of the, we have to console the array of the index of I.
Just like we did here, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let me just, but it's not good to copy code, but okay, let me type. Like this, I guess.
Okay. So the other X here, we can console that here.
Hello, I can hear you. I don't know if you are still talking anyway.
Yeah, I say so. Let's try and run it.
Okay, we should run it. Okay. So we get 10 for the first iteration, 20 for the second iteration, and 55. I think that's what they want us. That's the result, right?
Yeah.
So though the question didn't ask us to console this anyway, but
We just show.
So it doesn't mean this is our code is working.
So if the question does not ask us to console it, then we can just remove the else.
No, yeah, I think this is good. But how do we check if our question? I think we already know it's right? Because they told us what to get, right? Yeah, so it means this is working, right? Okay. So so do you understand? Do you follow through what you're trying to do? Hello?
No, I don't.
You did not understand what we are trying to do, right? No, the question I'm asking is, though you might not understand the solution we are writing, but you understand the process of what we are trying to do, like the pair programming aspect.
I just know that you're trying to get the numbers there that are divisible by 5.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know any other thing.
But no, the question I'm trying to ask right now is it's not about the solution right now, but about the process of how we did this. Like, you can see someone was the one telling the other one to do, and I was the one writing it, and we tried to like more or less reason together, but I'm not getting into his brain, even though at first I saw some errors, but I still know we have to come back. Once we try solving it, then we figure it out, like figure it out together. So the question I'm trying to ask right now is, it's not about you understanding the solution, but you understanding like how both of us managed to get this done. That's the question I'm asking now. Do you understand that part? Like how we managed to get it done, not the solution itself. Did any other person understand like the peer programming aspect of what we just did now, not the solution itself?
Yeah, I understand it because it was just giving you what to write. So it's not the one writing, and you just write it out. So I think I understand the aspect of the peer programming, like doing things together.
Okay, yeah. And I don't know if it's the same for everyone also. Janet and Akin.
Well, in my own case, you say you are the driver.
Yeah.
So he's giving you the directions, and then he's telling you what to do, and you're doing it.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden you went into looking for iteration in Google.
Good. Good is even nice you pointed that out. You can see when we started, at some point, maybe he couldn't remember how to do for loop. And it's not like maybe we have to kill ourselves because we don't know. You remember what we did was we go online and Google search how to do for loop. Then once you saw how to do for loop, we just get the code and try to adapt that to what we are trying to do. Do you also see that aspect also? So it's not like maybe you have to know everything 100%. But the point is also, even if you don't know, you should be able to like reason around how you can Google search and how figure things out. And that's the only way to get better at problem solving when it comes to coding. That's like, Shegun can also testify to this. Like, that's the number one way to get better. Like, it's not possible to know everything, not possible. But one key set you have to have also is how to like go online and know how to Google search something. So, but do you understand it now, Chidi? I don't want to pronounce your name bad, but let me just pronounce Chidi. Hello.
I understand the fact that you were
the driver
or something. But
so, but it's something now is we are going to divide you into groups also. But the question won't be this hard. You won't be doing for loop. We understand that you haven't really touched for loop that much. So we are going to give you at least a question you should be able to attempt, not get 100% correct. A question you should be able to attempt. So we are going to divide it into groups now. Let me see. How do you divide groups? Okay, maybe I should copy the question first. This is the question you're going to attempt.
Hello, Damilare.
Yeah, hello, can you hear me?
I guess you will have told us this last class so you
prepared.
I'm just joining, so
you have to be always prepared. Don't worry. Just it's not about getting it today. Just attempt. That's most important. And before the end of the class, we go through it together and try to solve it together. So yeah, don't worry.
Okay.
Well, I think it's not about you actually getting to care or do it, but you be able to, okay, how can I solve this thing?
Oh,
So
okay.
if you know, okay, I can add one and one, and how will I add them one and one? Then go to Google, use your friend. You always open the Google tab anytime you are programming.
Okay.
So okay, this is how we do it. Okay, let's go back and do it. So that's how you get better.
So I know, don't worry, it's fine. It's going to be fine. So this is the question now. They said given two integers or given two numbers. So they gave us two numbers. So they want us to, this shouldn't be written. They want us to give me two numbers, console dot or log or console their product only if the product is equal to or lower than 1000. and S console their sum. So first thing that is very important is, though I'm not supposed to be explaining this, you're supposed to figure it out within, like, in your group. So, but let me explain what they want us to do here is, they said if they give us two numbers, and if the product, which is the multiplication of those two numbers, if it is equal to or less than 1,000, then they want us to print the product, the multiplication of those two numbers to console. But if the multiplication of those two numbers is greater than 1,000, then they want us to print the sum to console. For example, if they give us these two numbers, at least we know what numbers are. They give us 20 and 30. If we multiply 20 and 30, which is going to give us 600, then 600 is less than 1,000, right? Then we should print 600 to console. But looking at the second case, they gave us 40 and 40, 40 to be number one, 40 to number two. If we multiply 40 times 40, that's going to give us 1,600. And 1,600 is not equal to, and it's also greater than 1,000. Definitely we want to print the sum, which is 40 plus 40, is going to be 80 to console. Do we understand? At least do we understand this question on math level, not programming level at this point?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So now we can go ahead with the group formation, right? Splitting the groups, right? And one other thing I think I need to tell you also is, okay, maybe I can do that shortly. So let me see how to create group, breakout room. Yeah, assign, create, break. How many are we? We are minus Shegun, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, okay, 4. So let's create 2 breakout room. Shegun is going to be in 1, and I will be in 1 also. Let's see.
So how would the typing be?
Sorry?
How would be typing, like the person that will be typing, how will it be? Will they type on this?
So I'm going to, one thing I'm going to do is I want to divide the group first. Once I divide the group, I'm going to create a new CSBin file, so that each group is going to have one of them.
Okay.
So
is it, I think we should do that one before we go to group, right?
But I can come over and share it on the group also.
Okay.
So then the second group, assign, add rooms, open all rooms, add rooms. Then now delete this room. Yes. Now I can you should be able to join now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you can go ahead and join, and I'm going to come over and give you the CSBin link and also the question. CSBin /1. Oh, Janet. Hello? Hello?
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
you see the
hello.
question now? I
No,
sent you a link.
yeah, but we are not. I saw on the screen that the link is coming, but I don't know where to see it.
What do you need?
I
Okay,
don't
let me
even
share.
see the link.
Let me
Can you
share the
put
link
it in
with
the
you.
chat?
Let me send it. Let me drop the link again. Now, can
Yeah,
you
in
see
the
now?
chat. Okay, yeah, we can see it now.
And also, I pasted the question there. Let me know if you can see it, or otherwise I can paste it again.
Okay, yeah, it's there.
You can see the question, right? So I
Yeah,
have
I
to
can.
leave now and join the second group.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all the best.